Hey guys, question. So, what's the one sign that you will completely not date whatsoever, and what's the reason behind it? Me personally, believe this or not, I'm gonna go with my own sign, Scorpio. I'm done with Scorpios. Y'all don't even understand. When I tell you, like, Scorpio men, at least. I love Scorpio women, but Scorpio men, baby, listen. I am done with Scorpio men. I have had some experiences, and I mean experiences, just dating alone, okay? Like, I don't want to throw my own sign under the bus, but listen. You know, there's been a few rumors and things said about Scorpios that they'll be like, oh, Scorpios are so crazy. Listen, I've experienced it, okay? Like, let me tell y'all about this one particular person, okay? Like, I didn't even know this man for 30 days. So, I meet this guy out and about and stuff, and he's a Scorpio. He seems really, really, really cool or whatnot. And, you know, he hit me up, and he just kept like pressuring to see me, and I'm like, sir, relax, calm down. I literally just met you yesterday. It's not that serious. We have a lot of time ahead of us. Relax, chill out. So, however, like, he was just so persistent, and it was like weird as fuck. But I was like, okay. I went and I like met up with him. And we hung out or whatever, and it was cool, everything was good or whatever. By the next day, this motherfucker was like, I need to know where you live at. And I'm like, whoa, excuse me? He was just like really on some real wild, crazy, stalkerish type shit. And I kind of calmed him down a little bit, because I was like, listen, you gotta chill. You really do, you gotta relax. So he relaxed or whatever, and then I hung out with him again. We hung out, everything was cool, you know, came back home, and then like the following day or two afterwards. And when I say hung out, I mean hung out. No, I do not mean had sex, none of that, okay? That did not occur. So don't think, oh, you had sex with him, so that's why he act like that. No, sir, no, ma'am, never, not even a kiss. So like the following day or two, he was just like, oh, so why don't I know where you live at? And I'm just like, sir, it's really not that serious. He was like, oh, if it's not that serious, then just text me your address. Because I told him like the area that I lived in, so he had like a pretty much in his mind an idea in a picture. So this man actually had the nerves to go to the area and start going like house to house, door to door, I guess looking for a car that he thought was my car. He called me and he was like, hey, I know exactly where you live at. I know you live in this house that's over here on this street, on this avenue, and the house is beige. He goes, oh, and I saw multiple cars outside. He's like, so should I just, he was like, are you going to introduce me to your family? He was like, because I'm ready to meet your family. He's like, are you going to introduce me to your family, or do I need to come and knock on your door and introduce myself? And I'm like, I literally just met you maybe a week ago. What the fuck are you talking about? He was like, I want to meet your mother. I want to meet your siblings. And he was like, and I want to know where you live at. And I'm like, why are you so pressed on where I live at? That's already a bad sign. I already had to deal with people that had some stalkerish tendencies in my life, you know? So I try to keep away from them types, but he was just out of it. So he was like, oh, so should I just come knock on your door? And I was like, yeah, you should. Just come knock on the door, because he had the wrong place, period. But I would have thought it was entertaining. Anyways, he was such a damn psychopath. He ended up just like cursing me out, like going like off the deep end, all because he didn't know where I lived at, and he was just too persistent and too pushy and too any of that. Not only that, not to mention when I met this man, okay, when I met him, I didn't have any makeup, I didn't have no wig on, I was just completely natural, my hair was wrapped up. And when he saw me, like when we went on the first date, I had my makeup on, I had a wig on, and he looked at me like he seen a whole nother person, like he seen a whole nother demon. He looked at me like I was crazy as hell. And then he told me, he was like, oh, I don't want you wearing makeup anymore, and I don't want you wearing a weave or anything like that anymore. You're so much beautiful without it. That's another thing that I don't trust. Another thing I don't trust is men that tells me, oh, I don't want you wearing makeup anymore. I don't want you like, because no, sir, when I met you, this is how I was. Now, in his case, I can understand. When I met him, I was natural as fuck, because I'm normally like that. But however, when I met him, I was completely natural. So in his case, I understand. Other people, I'm like, no, baby, that's a setup. You will not set me up like that. You will not tell me you don't want me looking like this when this is how I met you. So clearly you were attracted. Oh, okay, I get it. You don't want other people to be attracted, or at least how you were. Because either way, you know, let me not go there, but either way, you know. So sometimes men who tell me or have told me in the past, I don't want you wearing makeup anymore. I don't want you wearing weaves or wigs anymore. It's like, yeah, I get it. I understand, because I know I look just as good without it or what have you, but I like what I like, okay? And I like to switch it up. And I'm not going to let you be like, oh, this bitch always looks the same. No, never. But anyways, I want to know, can you guys tell me what sign is it that you won't date? Because for me, it's a hard no on Scorpio men. I'm over Scorpio men, but Scorpio women, I love y'all. Y'all so sexy. I should know because I am one. No, but seriously, I love Scorpio women, but Scorpio men, it's a whole nother story. And I've dated about 3 Scorpio men, and one I was in a serious relationship with, okay? And all I'm gonna tell you is that it's a no for me. It's definitely a no for me. And I'm not gonna go into any specific other reasons, because I'm a Scorpio, and to a certain extent, I have to kind of protect our reputation, because there are some really good Scorpios out here, and I don't know why y'all be hating, because y'all know y'all love us. However, I want you guys to tell me, what sign is it that you will absolutely not date? Why? And also, would you date your sign? I'm just curious, just being nosy. And what is your sign? Anyways, you guys let me know below. I love you and have a beautiful day.